in the end, how come people hate their job when their job is giving them the food, the shelter, the clothing? It's,
Bakit mo ina-advocate yung organizational development sa mga business owners?
karamihan daw ng illness ng tao, major cause there is coming from work, coming from the pressure of the boss. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
But the only solution of all the problem is just to focus on happiness. We deserve the government who we elect, but not unless there's a change of mindset. So,
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Beyond Business Playbook, where Filipino entrepreneurs learn how to scale smarter, lead better, and grow faster.
I'm Donovan and he's Dale, and today we're talking about ano ba yung background ni Coach Ras? How did he come up or how did he learn being someone who guides entrepreneurs or CEOs in organizational development?
Yeah.
And we have here right now Coach Ras. Palakpakan natin.
ako na naman.
In another episode. So yeah,
Yeah.
Coach Ras, first question namin right now is how did you start
Sige.
as someone who learns organizational development?
Una, klaruin muna natin, no? I will not claim that I have the MBA, PhD, or diploma in OD.
Yeah.
Okay? Somehow, naintindihan ko lang na ang pinakamalaking problema ng organization right now is that especially leaders, business owners, ang taas ng stress, anxiety, and overwhelmment because in the end, yung vision, yung mission, yung ambition, yung targets, yung business, hindi siya naka-fully aligned sa mga taong gumagawa. So therefore, the way I define organization development is just really in full alignment of the leadership,
Yeah.
of the culture, and the people structure so that kung ano man yung gusto natin, ambition natin in terms of profits, in terms of sales, in terms of productivity, align yung tao. Kasi pag hindi align, doon yung gap, doon yung magkakaroon ng stress and anxiety. Now, paano ko nagsimula? No, you have to understand that I am really proud of how I was in the workforce. No, I started my career with the lowest rank, okay, promodizer or slash janitor, and I worked my way up to the corporate ladder. And after 15 years of working, I was able to really see the biggest gap,
Yeah.
no, in every organization. Na in the end, how come people hate their job when their job is giving them the food, the shelter, the clothing?
Yeah.
It's simply because, again, yung objective ng company, hindi siya naka-align sa growth, sa culture at structure ng mga tao. And I think that's where the biggest gap is. Then I resigned from my full-time job because why? I found a new passion, a new calling, which is life coaching. So it started there.
Yeah.
No? And blessed ako kasi yung pinakauna kong experience around this is an organization called OCCI, Organizational Change Consultant. Nag-specialize yung OCCI ng change intervention. So doon ko nakita na wow, ang laki ng maitutulong ng consultant, ang tawag sa amin ng change consultant, so that yung level of happiness, level of excitement, level of fulfillment ng mga tao, mai-match na natin ngayon doon sa kanilang business target. It starts with my passion for really personal mastery, of which really taking a look at on how can I be healthier, happier, okay, fulfilled, so that I can bring myself to the business I'm into. So it started there, no? And along the way, I have my mentors, no? And I cannot forget this mentor. Her name is Besol Lopez, who is really into the change consultant and really exposing us, no, to Society of Organizational Learning in MIT. Okay, we even went to Boston, and I remember there was a course that I took with Bam Aquino, and we were in the US in Boston to learn it. And there's a lot of things that we started checking on how else it can expand. No, so from there, nagkaroon ako ngayon ng curiosity, and I think what I like best with my practice right now is kung theories lang pag-uusapan, okay, talagang hinigop ko lahat ng theories to learn about all of this. No? However, useless lang kasing theories kasi there are some consultant, there's some teachers, they just learn it coming from the book. Okay? Siguro ako rin, hindi ako nagsasalita not as hindi ko na-experience yung theories. No? So, I'm actively being in the community, I'm actively being in part of, a constant never-ending, embracing this path that I chose to. At siguro after 3 years of learning this, parang paano makikinig sa akin ang mga business owners? Wala naman akong negosyo.
Yun.
Right?
Gusto ko rin tanongin, Coach. Are you a business owner?
Alright?
To be able
So, di ba parang magaling ka lang mag-seminar, magaling ka na
Yeah.
coach, pero ako, turuan mo mag-recruit, ilang tao na ba na-recruit mo?
Yeah.
Right? Ako turuan mag-manage, ilang tao na ba na-manage mo? So sabi ko, alright, ayokong tumayo sa harap mo at diktahan kita sa gusto kong sabihin, ni wala kang na-recruit, wala kang nag-grow, wala kang na-expand, wala kang organization. So sabi ko, sige, ano kaya yung organization na pwede kong pagpraktisan na I wanna own it up? Because again, 3 years kong inaral to, 3 years ako nagkaroon ng experience, tapos in-apply ko siya sa iba't ibang organization, no? Network marketing, okay? Kasi yun yung madaling pagpraktisan, real estate, okay? And some of the companies of my friends na somehow nag-work, pero sabi ko hindi gusto ko ako yung naging founder, na gusto ko siya simulan na ako mismo, no? So, ang nakita ko yung Financial Services Group, aka Insurance Agency. No? So I put up an insurance agency, I call it Aquest. At marami kasing mga practices sa insurance agency na hindi siya aligned doon sa gusto kong practices. So sabi ko, gusto ko full TEAL organization. So TEAL is TEAL is the color, wherein the biggest problem of not only the insurance agency but a lot of leverage business like this is again, number one, recruitment. Hirap na hirap mag-recruit.
Yeah.
No? At sabi ko, paano ka kaya ma-solve itong recruitment problem? No? Now, na-recruit mo na. Number two, paano ka mag-onboard? No? Yun nakita ko, walang onboarding process pag sinabing gusto kong sumali. O exam ka agad bukas. No? Number three, of course, selection. Okay? Dati, nakita ko, walang selection. No? Kung gusto mo, basta may nakakapagsalita ka, kaya mong pasahin yung exam, then go.
Yeah.
Then on selection and then onboarding. So lahat ng processes niyon ako mismo inaral ko kasi gusto ko may application ako. Not for me to own a business but for me to experience it personally at a leadership point of view, as a management point of view, and of course as an agent point of view. So hence, naitayo ko yung Aquest. No? It's actually a financial services group and hindi ko na-experience yung hirap mag-recruit. In fact, no, ang daming gustong sumali at hindi ko kaagad pinapasali kasi alam ko, naintindihan ko na pag wala tayong clear na selection process, sakit sa ulo yan.
Correct.
Okay? So again, out of let's say 100 applicants, siguro ang makakapasa dyan 10 lang.
How do you create that selection process?
It's really understanding who are we targeting. Right? So which means the selection process really here is do not talk about how much you're gonna earn here. Just talk about your values, talk about what you can do, what you can offer. So how I did it in the past is I meron ako activity, I called it Tuesdays, as in CHOOSEDAYS, which means are you gonna choose yourself?
Wow.
So may umatid 5, 10, up until so after 3 months, 100 na, hindi na kami kasya.
Sumikip na.
Kasi what I realize, okay, people don't wanna be recruited, but people want to join if they're excited about what we are up and about.
Tama. Ibig sabihin, coach, hindi nyo sila basta nire-recruit, ina-attract nyo sila.
Sorry but natsitsipan ako sa word na recruitment.
Tama.
Right?
Tama.
Like ikaw, paano ka nakapasok sa space ko?
Ako
Did I call you and say, huy, sumali ka? Or talagang kasama ka doon sa libo-libong nag-apply?
Correct. Kasama ako sa libo-libong nag-apply.
Yeah. Ito rin, talagang papansin naman sa akin. Every time, nandyan lang, all the time. Sabi ko, ba't lagi ka nandito? Ba't hindi ka lang sumali? I hope you get to see that.
Yeah.
Your number one job here as a business owner, as a leader, is not to look for business, not to look for recruit, but be the inspiration
Yeah.
of the message of what you want. So maybe people are here because they're inspired by me.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
want my lifestyle. They want whatever I have. So
Exactly.
it's the same thing with Happen. No? So daming nag-apply. Then we now go to number 2, selection process. How do we select? So the selection process is not based on talent, skills, or intelligence. No? Kahit nga hindi ka college graduate, okay lang sa akin. Grade 12, marunong ka lang reading, arithmetic, math, okay tayo. But the selection process is based on 90% character. So which is we test them out, we test them out, we test them out. Up until they're selected, but we still have a very strict what we call onboarding process. How do we onboard them?
Yeah.
No? And the onboarding process will really make sure that ready sila, match kung sino sila, doon sa role silang gusto, doon sa objective ng company. Doon pa lang swak na swak eh. However, how do we make them perform is what we call the nurturing.
Nurturing.
Which means 90% of the time, we don't talk business. We talk about who you are, how we can nurture you, how we can grow you, how we can expand you. Because when you nurture them, they become now productive. And then we promote them. So, I put up a practice and proud lang ako na somehow we are breaking records. We are so excited because again, one of the success factor na proud ako na alam kong pinakamahirap daw is what we call the activity ratio. No? Sa insurance kasi, kung meron kang 100 agent, no? Kung meron kang 20 agent na nakakabenta in a monthly basis, ang tawag dyan 20% activity ratio. Kung nakaka 40% ka, ang galing-galing-galing mo na. Right? There was a time during the pandemic, no, I have a lot. No? We are a big agency. And meron kaming 4 months straight back-to-back-to-back.
Wow.
100% activity ratio.
Wow. Ang solid.
Clear? Now, if they're asking me how, all the house are available, but ang sagot ko lang, who? So, naging practice ko yun. I'm just so proud about this and I guess wala pa akong nakita all over the world na may ganitong track record na
Grabe.
4 months back-to-back. And we're not considered small time. We're considered big time. But 4 months back-to-back, pag 100% activity ratio kami.
Grabe.
Now, when leaders are asking, paano?
Yeah.
Sabi ko lahat ng how nandyan na eh. In fact, we don't focus on the how, we focus on the who. And a lot of leaders, a lot of business owners cannot understand it because we were all wired up with how. Okay? And so therefore, na-introduce ko rin yung TEAL management. TEAL organization is all about self-management.
Yeah.
Okay? Self-motivated. Would you believe hindi ako nagpapa-incentive? Right? Because they're self-motivated. But eto lang, hanggang ngayon, no? I just released that business early this year. But hanggang ngayon, nandyan pa rin sila.
Wow.
Kung anong gagawin ko, ginagawa din nila. Bakit? Siguro successfully we were able to put that out as an application. So it becomes real. I also started to embrace a new kind of organization that I feel is also important of OD, which is I call exponential organization. Okay?
Yeah.
This is from Singularity University and I learned it during the pandemic. No, I got myself certified as a coach, as a consultant, and this is about scaling na. And when say exponential organization, all the structures, all the principles of the Unicorn Club Company, which is this organization created a 1 billion or more US dollars company valuation as fast as 10 years. Usually 50 to 100 years now.
Wow.
So inaral nila yan. So inaral ko rin. Now, sabi ko, sige, I'll practice it. So I'll practice it one company after another company. In the past 3 years, I partnered with 17 companies, okay, who's actually embracing not only TEAL organization, which is self-management, but also is embracing exponential organization, which means they double their volume every 18 to 24 months. And based on result, ang pinakamahina times 4.
Wow.
Okay? Ang karamihan times 8, times 10. And nakakatuwa lang because I'm not just proud of the achievement in terms of volume, but where they are at, it's just ease and flow and excitement.
Yes.
So, yun.
Speaking
Hindi po ako pocho-pocho, marami po ako alam, hindi po to woo-woo lang, pero
Yes.
I think personally, in the past 17 years, siguro kung meron ng $300,000 US dollars na ininvest ko to grow me so I can have more experience, meron na.
Wow.
Grabe yun, Coach. So speaking
That's a
of
lot.
results, syempre yung mga business owners, they want to scale, they want to become unicorn companies, they want to grow big. Ano ba yung pinaka-common na mistakes na nagagawa ng CEOs when they want to scale their business?
Okay. Isa lang, nakafocus pa rin sa how, nakafocus sa hard work, hustle, grind, at nakafocus sa strategy. Again, nothing wrong around it,
Yeah.
but if you're focusing just on the how, you'll be very tired.
Yeah,
If you're focusing on the strategy, mauubusan ka.
correct.
If you're focused on the things that are external, mauubos ka. You may get it, but you will hate it as well.
Yeah.
Fulfilling, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think, Coach, itong ginagawa nating practices with the companies, tingin mo kaya siyang i-apply to different businesses?
Oh yeah, I tested this out. No, so sa farm ko,
Wow.
right? Nakita mo 'yon, 'di ba? Nandun ka nung ginugupitan mo ako,
Yeah.
mga farmer, cook, driver, they meet every week, nagfi-feedbackan. That's why sobrang ganda na lang na nangyari sa farm ko last year na hindi na kami nangingialam. It's just rocketing high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay? We also have a construction firm. Okay, anong nangyari sa mga construction workers natin?
Wow, excited na excited mag-aral, may pa-picture-picture pa, nag-aagawan sa mic,
Wow.
yayakapin ka pagdating mo.
So again, you have to understand, Donovan, we human being have the same needs and wants.
Yeah.
Okay? Initially, you need to fulfill their survival needs. Food, shelter, clothing. But what's next after that? Growth.
Yeah.
Let them experience new things. But the highest form of humanity is if you put into their minds that you have the capacity to contribute, that's where dignity comes in.
What do you mean with dignity, Coach? Can you expand it more?
Yun bang, I'm not here because I'm being paid 8 to 5. I'm here because I have a value to give.
Yeah.
And because now I have value to give because my company values me, my company nurtures me, my company believes in me. Then I now come in as somebody who is a contributor rather than just waiting 15 to 30 sweldo.
Yeah.
With the companies, Coach, na nakaka-reach na ng ceiling nila, kumbaga kahit anong sipag nila, kahit anong hard work na ginagawa nila, parang feeling lost sila eh. And do you think, paano ang entry point nila with embracing this exponential growth?
Now they have maximized how they got there and perhaps already fed up na pagod na pagod na pagod. At suicidal na ako.
Yeah.
At di baling mawala lahat ng ito as long as I want my peace of mind. I want my freedom. I want more things than just money.
Correct.
Then that's the first step. Kasi sa totoo lang, hindi papansinin to ng mga taong pagod na pero hindi pa naman kasagad na pagod because addicting talaga ang business
Yeah.
Hustle.
Addicting yan for most people. Okay?
Oo.
Because if they start hustling, they let go of it. So that's the first step.
Yeah.
Okay? That you admit that I need help
Yeah.
and I want a new way of
Acceptance.
doing it. So
Yeah.
acceptance still is the key.
Thank you so much, Coach, no, for really giving that value. Kung gaano ka-important na i-check talaga kung nasaan na tayo right now, kung as a business owner, what is your reflection? Kung moving forward, ano na ba yung nangyayari? What are the plans and goals? Kasi despite the plan and goals, Coach, ang nangyayari pa rin, sometimes hindi na fulfill eh. It's because
Yeah.
of the present moment na feeling na ganun eh.
Yeah, in the end, it's the same complaint I hear. Okay? They call me, eto si ganyan, eto si ganyan. Alright, I hear you. Ang tanong ko, sino nag-hire niyan?
Totoo.
Correct.
Anong training mo dyan?
Correct.
And then you keep on this throwing out the same problem. Because why? Maybe, again, business owners are so scared to release their control, release their command. And again, the ego need to be busy.
Totoo.
Right? Na hindi masagot ang tawag, hindi masagot yung message kasi
Yes.
dami kong ginagawa. Pwede namang hindi eh.
Ah.
Kasi, again, Chief Everything Officer.
Yeah.
Baga na-attach pa rin sila sa lahat ng ginagawa nila. From the start, yun yung ginagawa nila dati pa eh. Up until right now, ginagawa pa rin nila is because CEO.
Yeah, again,
Chief Everything
they're
Officer.
not bad people except Kasi yan yung nakagisnan.
Yeah,
yan yung
totoo.
kultura, no? Na pag ikaw, pag nakakakita ka ng CEO, ano talaga ang picture at a scale of 1 to 10, pwedeng makausap ng basta-basta or kailangan may schedule?
Kailangan may schedule.
Right?
easy yan eh.
No, yung schedule niya, ano ba, pwede bang right now, right away or mag-antay ka, ito yan.
Yeah.
Now, pagkasama mo, be with ba na talagang nakafocus sa iyo, talagang na pinapakinggan ka or
Laging nasa
nagmamadali kasi
Aliga.
aligaga?
Yeah, lagi may lakad.
Exactly. Pwede namang hindi. Right?
I love
And I guess you guys been with me, been to the farm, how many days? Ano yung experience ninyo na I'm handling 17 companies?
Hi. Grabe, you have
Biwid na
the
biwid.
freedom.
Parang hindi nga ako makapaniwala na totoo ba? 7
Correct.
companies na-handle ni
Correct.
Coach. Parang hindi man lang siya
Parang
na-stress.
wala.
Wala man lang anxiety na nararamdaman eh. Pagkausap ka namin, you're really present. Alam na alam mo kung ano yung pinagdadaanan or sinishare namin. So it's something na nakaka-inspire talaga.
Even in my
naman sa
messenger,
Coach.
ilang mensahe ang binubuksan ko araw-araw?
Ay, ang dami.
Hundreds, maybe
Saan
thousands.
katerba?
Thousands.
Yeah.
Meron bang naiiwanan or nasasagot lahat?
Ubus lahat.
Yeah,
Ubus lahat.
kahit follower na
Yeah.
magkikwento na yung asawa ko, may ganito. Ang haba, babasahin ko rin yan.
Wow.
Oh, sasagutin ko, hindi lang type, bobosesan ko lang.
Grabe.
Why? Because all of these practices.
Wow.
So that's freedom, Coach. Bukod sa freedom, bakit mo ina-advocate yung organizational development sa mga business owners?
This is a humanity problem. I just read somewhere na karamihan daw ng illness ng tao, major cause there is coming from work,
Yeah.
coming from the pressure of the boss, and the boss is also being pressured by the business owner.
Yeah.
So, kung masolve natin to, siguro mababawasan yung depression.
Correct.
I love
Pag
that.
na-solve natin to, siguro mababawasan yung health issues.
Correct.
Pag natulungan natin to, baka yung financial uncertainty will be much better. So which means the calling here, the advocacy here is really soul-led organization. Ibig sabihin,
Soul-led,
may
wow.
kaluluwa yung leader, yung CEO. Kasi pag may kaluluwa, buhay na buhay ang organization.
Wow.
Because most of the organization na hindi soul-led, parang zombie. Right?
Correct.
Everyone's busy, walang pansinan. Ewan ko lang, na-notice nyo ba, yung mga traditional organization pinasukan nyo, do people stand up and take time to meet you and greet you and give you a hug? Or no, everyone's busy?
Yeah. Walang
Yeah,
pansinan.
totoo.
Now, in my own
Everyone's busy.
organization, ano napansin nyo pagpasok nyo?
Greetings agad, yakap.
Yayakapin ka agad.
The energy is high. The frequency is good.
Walang busy,
Yeah.
walang overwhelmed, walang stress. Bakit? It's the same practice that everyone's soul is activated.
Wow.
Everyone's dignity is there, and therefore they give dignity to anyone and everyone who they meet, from the lowest rank to the highest rank.
Wow.
Kaya pala even construction workers, pag darating ako, yayakapin agad ako.
Exactly. Because it has now become a culture.
Yeah.
And which means kung bago ka doon, talagang weird kasi
Yeah.
normal na sa atin na walang pansinan, normal sa atin walang pakialaman. Para bakit naging weird yung paglalamano, pagyayakap, pag-good morning versus walang pakialaman. And I think we want to normalize love and care. Yun lang yun.
Can you share to them, Coach, paano ang entry point nila or paano nila mas matututunan to? Ano yung mga kailangan nilang i-take na course or meron ba silang mga dapat applyan to be able na ma-integrate nila to in their companies?
Okay, as far as I know, hindi ko alam kung meron bang courses na itong sa ginagawa ko. Kasi feeling ko lang, itong ginagawa ko, napagtagpi-tagpi ko na lahat ng natutunan ko in the past 17 years in the large group awareness training program, in the ontological coaching, in the exponential organization by Singularity University, in the Society of Organizational Learning, and all of the things that I've learned in the past. Okay? Kumbaga, nagawa kong puzzle na malaki.
Yeah.
So kung meron man, let me know because I really want to expand myself more. Please, let me know. Pero ang first step talaga is, again, for the business owner to raise hand and say, hey coach, we wanna see what you're up to. And therefore, what we always do is we create a leadership, culture, organizational assessment through conversation, which you have done several times,
Yes.
which you have done several times. But if
Yes.
I may ask you, if you're the business owner at a scale of 1 to 10, how much value are we giving to the business owner because of this assessment?
For me, it's a 10. It's really giving them awareness and reflection. Naging sino ba sila as a leader? It's something na nagbigay sa kanila ng parang talagang mindset
Clarity.
shift eh. Na, ito na pala yung nangyayari in my company.
Yeah.
And as a coach, as a OD, yan, we help them or guide them.
At nakaka-addict, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang,
Correct.
I want to do this for the rest of my life. Kasi parang yung level 10 problem nila, naging level 0 because of just 1, 2 hour to 3 hour conversation.
Conversation.
Ikaw, you just recently did something. I just left you there for 2 hours. What was the outcome? Immediate.
Nung pumasok ako, coach, tensyonado yung mga tao. Parang, anong mangyayari? Pero paglabas, bright na bright sila, inspired sila, and very grateful na nagkaroon sila ng mas magandang direction, nagkaroon ng clarity, and inspired sila mag-work. Hindi dahil sa work nila, kundi dahil na-gets nila yung may better intention pala yung business owners for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after 2 days, tumawag yung business owner at sabi nag-record break sila, all-time high.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anong pinagkaiba? Sabi niya, wala po. Tumaas lang po ang frequency. Tumaas ang energy. Naging masaya lang kami. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
That the only solution of all the problem is just to focus on, again, happiness,
Yeah.
joy,
Yeah.
peace, and everything will just follow.
Yeah, I agree. No? And because of that practices, coach, mas nagiging vulnerable yung mga tao, mas nagiging open-minded sila, and they really embrace the growth.
Yeah.
Kaya
Na
pala
mga
soul-led.
practices yeah.
Yeah, kaluluwa eh. Pagpasok mo parang patay, takot na takot. Paglabas, buhay na buhay, excited na talagang they can do a lot of things because why? It's coming from fear, doubt, and worry culture to right now, wow, I now have faith in myself. Faith. Now I have hope that things will get better.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, now I'm in love with my culture. I'm in love with my people. Doesn't matter what business you are in, but as long as yung puhunan natin sa Solid is really faith, hope, and love. And I think that's one thing I'm really proud of na nagawa natin, and you guys are doing it great. And again, I choose not to do it alone. I choose to train more people so we can uncover. And my dream and my goal, okay, in the next let's say 3 years is to have at least 10,000 or more soul-led organization.
Wow. And how do you see that companies, coach, na soul-led? Ano yung ini-integrate nila in their operation?
Still making sure that human beings are their most important asset in life.
Yeah. And what's going to be the impact of that in the country?
Oh my God.
Oh.
When people starts to value themselves,
Yeah.
when people starts to see themselves differently, that they're all capable, they're all responsible, and they matter, they can create their own economy without attaching it to the government,
Yeah.
without attaching it to the business, but attaching it to their self or to their self-esteem. 1% lang ng Filipino, guaranteed, the entire 99% of Filipino will just have to shift in this aspect because that's what I call mass consciousness.
Yeah.
Philippines, first world country in my lifetime.
Wow.
Anong ibig sabihin to? Walang aalis ng bansa kasi ang kitaan sa labas, kung hindi dito ang kitaan because we know how to create our own economy.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I love that. Baga, you're building the business owners, empowering them as someone na capable na maka-create ng something na mas makapagbigay ng maraming opportunities to Filipino people. And very timely right now, coach, no? Kasi a lot of people, lalo na on the social media, Filipinos right now are ranting, no, about the construction or the contractors of the government na nagko-corrupt, kumukuha ng pondo of the ghost projects. And I really love what you've shared na it's taking ownership or accountability in our lives. Kung ano ba yung mga dapat nating i-own up to really create the right result that we want in our life, to really kapag-ambag tayo to the whole nation. And that's something that I really appreciate, Coach, na pwede mo bang i-share, Coach, what's your perspective right now in this issue right now na nangyayari?
Una-una, I'm sad. while majority of Filipino ni hirap kumain and billions of money goes to few people, hindi dapat. And I'm angry. This should not happen. But the way I attack here is not about hate. But the way I attack here is what can I do on my own to support this? Because in the end, okay, God bless the Philippine government. Okay, we're gonna pray and send a bright white light of a structure that has been there. That as of now hindi ko alam eh. Hands off ako eh.
Yeah.
Diba? Na I think something the same thing with Brazil. The worst economy na nag-drop everything because of one corrupt case. But still, even if these people will be held liable, babalik pa rin yan, no? Home arrest. Baka ilulok pa sa... So again, it has to have a mind shift of the entire Philippine nation. Again, we deserve the government who we elect, but not unless there's a change of mindset. So my job here is just to help people change mindset.
Yeah.
So if we cannot do anything around the government, then just bless the government, but let's do something about our own economy.
Thank you so much, Coach Russ, for having this conversation about everything na pinagdaanan mo to be where you are right now. And with that, again, thank you so much, Coach Russ, for really having the time of giving us some values about organizational development. And with that, I'm Don
And I'm Dale.
of Beyond Business Playbook Podcast, reminding you that real business growth starts or happen with the right playbook.
Yan. And if you're a business owner and you want to experience and you want to have the full experience ng aming libreng leadership and culture assessment, don't hesitate to hit us up and we are here to support you. And don't forget to like and follow para magkaroon pa kayo ng more tips about strategies on how to scale smarter and lead